So certain areas seem to be the first to add in terms of body fat and the last to lose. Specifically the midsection for men and buttocks, legs area for women. Can you discuss what tactics that you suggest to your patients to attack these particular areas?
Well, first of all, Scott, most people think that everything's insulin. Insulin, insulin, insulin. But insulin changes when we masticate, when we eat food. So in reality, it's not much out there that affects insulin besides eating and smell. Because as you smell foods, there's some really little insulin. Now, the hormone that really affects us more is actually cortisol. And that's when cortisol goes up, it makes us release amino acids, it makes us release proteins, it makes us release sugars, fat, okay, for a while. But if you're chronically stressed, then it makes insulin to be chronically elevated. Okay, so we're forgetting all that. And most people always talk about insulin, insulin, insulin. Forget insulin. Let's manage cortisol first, and then insulin will get better. Now, most books written out there, Scott, are always about how to work out, how to eat. Well, the people that write the books are the guys that win the gold medal.
So you're genetically very talented.
Absolutely. I don't care about those people because you can manipulate those people a little and you get great success. Okay? I want the average Joe, the person that have a hard time losing weight, the person that have a hard time gaining weight, the person that have a hard time losing fat because they say, hey, I gotta work, I got children, I gotta get up, I don't have the time. So for those people, I wanted what I call the weekend warriors. I said, let's do this. Let's do something that will allow me to lose fat without starting to worry too much. Now, I want to say you need to absolutely control cortisol. And the most important thing is sleep. And it's kind of funny because fat reduce, and I rarely talk about it because I don't like to sell supplements in my videos. I like to give people options. It's absolutely incredibly successful, not only at lowering cortisol levels, but also helps you sleep. The reason I created it is because I manipulated cortisol levels. That was the first supplement, if you look by date years, that had rhodiola, had all those things that actually lower cortisol levels, so you can also actually manipulate insulin and also decrease your appetite in the mornings. Now, if I want to lose fat, okay, and I'm a woman, okay, and by the way, women are the hardest people to lose fat. The first thing that a woman can do is they have to completely have the perfect diet. Men can play with the diet and lose fat by exercising. Women have to eat better and exercise even less.
Women are more diet sensitive than men.
Absolutely. Women are absolutely more diet sensitive than anything else.
I found that too.
Now, women are also the ones that want to exercise 10, 15, 20, 30 times during the week because, I got to lose weight, I want to exercise. And then they go out to a bar and have to go to drinks. You completely wiped out everything you did for those 5 days.
Now, you've mentioned before that alcohol intake specifically correlated with the buttocks fat.
Absolutely. You cannot drink alcohol if you're going to lose weight. I don't care what your excuse, I have 1, 2, 3 wines. No, you can't. If you truly want to lose weight or lose fat, not weight, fat, you cannot have alcohol. I'm sorry to tell you that. Okay, now let's go to specifics. If I want to lose fat and I'm a woman, I want to work out twice a day, but keep the amount of days that I work out very short. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you the best sample. If your son is a little dirty, okay, and is going to school, the clothes don't fit too well, you go. If your wife see you leaving, what will your wife say? How can you send to school like that? How can you send him like that? Fix the clothes, clean it up. No, men are like, you can go to school, don't worry about it. At least I'm that way. I don't care. But my wife would kill me if she figured out that I sent my son dirty. Because women stress, they're more emotional, so there's that component of stress right there. Okay. Got it? So for that reason I'm talking about that. I prefer women to condense their workouts to say, let's work out twice a day. And they go, that's more time. No, actually instead of working every day an hour, 5 days a week, that's 5 hours, right? Mm-hmm. How about we work an hour for 3 days? Mm-hmm. That will make it better, more efficient, less time spent on the gym, more time spent with the family, less stress.
So you're talking essentially maybe a half hour twice in the same day.
Absolutely. That will be even better because you work out, you end up burning more fat.
Because you activate metabolism twice and have
absolutely. I'm going to deplete something, so I go into debt, so the debt is paid by fat. Got it? Mm-hmm. So people will understand that. So for example, Friday, I get up, I worked out, I do a weight half an hour weight hour. No marathon workouts. Forget, those are people that don't do nothing, that they look great, but they spend 1 or 2 hours in the gym and that's all they do. No, I want a person that only works out half an hour, tops 45 minutes.
So how sensitive is somebody who has, let's say, a higher than average level of stress? They are very sensitive to the overall length of the workout. Meaning the longer it goes,
The more stress, the less you should work out.
So the longer it goes, the less productive it is.
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, most people think I'm stressed, I'm going to go to the gym and release my stress. But stress comes in 7 different ways. And that'll be another lecture, but I want to say there's chemical, physical, okay, genetical, environmental. I'm going to give you samples because people don't think about any of that stuff, but I do. So I personally say, instead of you work out 5 hours a week, I'm going to work out 3 hours a week, and I'm going to give you the same benefit that working those 5 hours. So I think it's much better than working 5 hours. Okay, now, first thing is you gotta take supplementation, and I rarely say that, but to do it, you have to supplement. Now, do you want to supplement with protein shake? No, there is few sensitive supplements that you must take. One is alpha omegas. Our combination of fat that we do have actually is a blend that is absolutely getting better and better and better as the research comes out. As you can tell, every year, every 2 years we change. The reason is because, hey, this doesn't work, this works. The combination of this works better, okay? Now we're gonna add something new to that alpha omega that's gonna even make it even better because it allows the brain to communicate. Okay, well, that'll be another time. Also, fat reduce, I never talk about fat reduce, even though we did research and we got cool data, and I had never said anything about it, specifically lowering cortisol levels at night. Those 2 supplements are absolutely necessary right there to help you lose fat. Now, if you don't have time to eat in the morning, or you don't have time to eat before you work out, then I highly recommend 100 ml. Okay? Why? Because it helps you prevent muscle breakdown, it helps you to lose fat at the same time. Now, I take my MR before I go work out. I do my workout, whatever I'm doing, workout with weights, okay, that morning. It might be, 5, 10, 20, 50 sets, whatever you're doing. I don't recommend, if you're not taking steroids, by the way, I don't recommend more than about 15 sets. And I'm not including the warm-up sets, I'm taking 15 workout sets.